gonna click the button.
I did it. I clicked the button.
You click the button.
What's a button look like?
It's a small red circle on this computer.
It says do not click.
That's great for right after I click the record button.
You can even hear it.
Amazing.
It's just right now.
Dubstep.
All you're gonna be able to hear is like bumping.
Can you hear me?
Dubstep is
I can hear
cool.
you.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can't hear myself, which is weird.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't know, man. let me do some shit. Kenny, what's your media of the week?
My media of the week
Kenny,
is...
what's this show called?
What's
Hey.
what show? Oh, hello. Welcome to Nobody Asked for This.
Wait,
I'm your host,
no.
Bo Kuhn,
No, it
and
went to
today
one
we're
ear.
going to be talking about movies and
I feel like I'm in
an
a
album
tornado. I don't know. It's fine.
and
No.
No.
You're not in the mic. so
dicking
why would
around
I
with
hear you?
microphones.
Oh, I can hear Kenny.
Seems about
Oh, I
right.
hear myself now.
Hi, I'm Kenny. My media of the week is...
Thank you for pulling through for me.
My media
You
of the
just
week...
said a bunch of nonsense.
What's your media of the week?
Okay. So I might have recommended it before, but Lake Mungo is like a Australian documentary type thing. I watched it like a couple months ago, and then last week it was late at night, and then I remembered the movie and had an existential crisis. So that's mine. I recommend going into it blind if anyone wants to watch it, and if existential crises sound like your thing, check it out.
Nice.
What? I'm afraid, but I don't want to ask what it like. I don't want to ask anything. I want it to be like
Blind.
blind. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't actually go in blind because they can't see the movie.
Okay. I'll remember to leave my eyes intact. Mackenzie.
My media of the week is the geocaching app. I went geocaching for the first time for class. Exciting stuff.
What class?
What is that?
Wilderness navigation.
Do you want to tell the other part of that story, or should I just not?
You can go ahead. Tell
She
the
got
story.
sunburned.
Yep. I got sunburned this weekend. Right on my nose. Just the front of my nose.
That always happens to me.
Yep. It was great. I also had a final for that class today, in which I brought in a cake and I got an A. So
Because you brought in a cake, or
yeah,
was
yeah.
it like
That was my final.
okay?
Yeah.
What is this class?
I have no idea. It was like 2 weeks long, and we have like 4 quizzes due on Friday, and that's it. And we hung out all weekend, and they brought their dogs and stuff.
Did you have to like geocache to find the cake, or what?
That would have been exciting.
Bow machine broke.
Fuck. I'm just imagining like a bakery in the middle of the fucking Hocking Woods. It's like Wayne National Forest Bakery.
Just some chef be like, oh, wee.
He's
glad you
French
found
too,
me."
yeah, in the middle of Wayne National Forest. That was what I was picturing in my head.
Yep. Like big mustache.
Yeah, huge mustache.
Huge mustache, wearing white.
He's like 7
impeccable.
feet tall and like very lanky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I was thinking
It's
of
just
him,
Bigfoot.
like 5 feet tall and
Oh.
like very fat. but-
Interesting. I like
Yeah.
that.
And then like rosy red cheeks and
Yeah.
super high pitched voice. Like,
And he's like, "Oh, I make a I don't know, I can't do French accent.
Yeah.
Oh, I make a cake for you."
but like impeccably white.
Lauren, what's your media of the week?
Ugh. My media of the week is you know what's funny is that I just had it in my head.
The thing you were talking about before the show?
No,
Oh, okay.
Animal Crossing. They released that whole like 30-minute video.
Yeah, the direct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched the whole thing. It's nothing exciting. I mean, it is really exciting. I'm excited about me talking in a circle.
That game comes out like
March 20th.
at a really bad time
Why?
because there's like 3 other games coming out like right after that, and I'm really poor, so I have to pick.
I only care about one.
It's
I
just
know.
more Animal Crossing, so
I know.
I would put that at low priority. No offense to the Animal Crossing gang, but
Dude,
You just said Animal Crossing is a low priority. Do you know
There's-
how long I've been waiting for Tom Nook shenanigans?
He's once again asking for you to pay off your debt.
They gave Rossetti a new job.
Yeah.
I don't want. Do you know how much anxiety that man stirred up inside me when I was younger? I'd do something stupid that I didn't want to do, and I'm like, well, I do this. Just gotta. I'd sit there for like 10 minutes, like, do I turn it off? Do I deal with Rossetti yelling at me? He really wanted you to save your game, and I was like, I'd sit there. I wouldn't even like skip through it. I'd sit there and read through it. His verbal abuse.
They want you to live with the consequences of your actions, man. No save scumming allowed in Animal Crossing.
Also, sometimes my DS would just die, guys. It's not my fault. I don't want to not save my game either. Anyways, you can make snowmen still, so that's
Bro,
exciting.
it's a tropical island.
Yeah, but in the winter you can still make. You get to choose your hemisphere, bro.
That's fucking. I did
But
not
they
see
said,
that.
don't worry, you still get all 4 seasons, and you can make snowmen. I don't know. You must be
That's
pretty
fucking
far from
crazy.
the equator. Well, you know, mid. Why would you choose then if it's the same?
I don't know,
month
bro.
stuff. Like the months. Like
Month stuff.
Month stuff.
yeah, like
Yeah, it goes.
June for us is gonna be way different than June for.
Yeah, it goes like
the
it's a
Australians
reverse
or
month
whatever.
order on the
Yeah.
other side of the
Well, I'm
globe.
gonna choose Southern Hemisphere.
All right. Let's
Just
know how
want to
that
see
goes.
what it's about down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can still make snowmen in the winter. So you told me it's just in time for spring though, so I guess I have to wait till winter to make that.
Damn.
Those snowmen
What if
used
it's
to
Southern
recite
Hemisphere?
poetry for me. My snowman used to write me letters. You get them in your it says from snowman. I'm like, how'd you do that? When did you do that? I see you all the time.
You
You're
ain't
right
even
outside my
moved.
house.
You didn't even move.
You didn't even move. I didn't give him paper. Anyways, that's it. I'm just excited. That's all I want.
What's
Really-
your
Um,
media?
My media of the week is this Twitter
Udia of the
account.
week?
It's. Can we not do that? Kind.
Udea of the week? Because it's not me.
No.
It's you two.
No.
You make me want to
Um,
beg for a lobotomy.
Good.
Good.
It's this 9-year-old British girl who plays drums and bass, and she plays like grunge music. Like, there's a video of her playing like the drums for "Smells Like Teen Spirit," and she's like screaming. Like it's
videos
it's
of
amazing.
me from
No,
my younger days?
no.
Does she dress like a 9-year-old girl or like a
Yeah.
grungy like?
Yeah, she dresses like a 9-year-old girl.
Okay.
Like me
Hell
when I
yeah.
was 9, like from Justice or
Probably not.
okay.
Justice was
Oh.
the move though.
I don't know
I
anything about
loved my
Justice, I'm gonna
squid
be
tooth.
honest with you.
They sold Webkinz there too. I get an outfit in the Webkinz.
Oh.
You think my Webkinz miss me? I
They're
miss
probably
them.
dead. I'm gonna be honest
They're
with
not.
you.
I got on a few months ago.
Dude, Webkinz never die. There's, what is it?
I got on there and CJ was like, "Bro, what'd you do to me?" CJ's my koala.
He's like, you abandoned me.
I can recite. I remember all my Webkinz names. What?
That was a sick Us reference.
That's
Oh.
really nice.
Yeah,
Can't watch that movie. I'm too scared.
that's
But-
what they sound like.
Jordan Peele's not.
Hey, do you see
It's a
the
good
new?
movie.
It's a
I'm
good
gonna
movie.
watch the new Amazon
The new
show
Amazon?
with Logan Lerman.
I don't know who that is.
Logan Lerman?
That's the guy who played
You don't know
Percy
Logan
Jackson
Lerman?
in like the really bad Percy Jackson movies.
Hey,
That's why.
he's the star
Of
Of
he's
the really bad Percy Jackson
of my
movies.
world. He was my Timothy Chalamet before Timothy Chalamet.
What
if
did
that
you-
explains
You
it.
showed me like a Pinterest board that you had.
No, it wasn't a Pinterest board. It was a Facebook.
Oh, okay.
It was a Facebook album that I made.
What was it called?
I don't know.
was something
Probably
like
Logan
really-
Lerman, all caps.
No, it was like
I had an obsession.
like like you know how people have like fandom. Nick Kenny, your coat's really loud.
That wasn't my coat.
That literally was
yes,
your coat.
it was.
It was your coat.
Damn, sorry guys.
You should be.
Yeah, Logan Lerman.
It was, you know how they have like
I watched every single
fandom
Logan.
names where it's like, You know, I think
The Lermanators?
it was some shit like that.
No, it wasn't.
It was some shit like that. I swear to God.
It's not. I mean, I was a directioner too, but
what
Logan
was-
Lerman came before everything.
What is this new Amazon show?
Oh, it's Jordan Peele's new TV show.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, what is it?
Oh, yeah, you do know what I'm talking about. It's on Amazon Prime.
Wait, is
I'm
it?
gonna
Yeah,
start it soon.
But what is it?
It starts with an H.
Oh, never mind.
Don't know.
What do you
anything
mean?
about it.
Never mind.
I thought it was the
Just
Twilight
pull up
Zone.
Amazon Prime
Is
and
it
comes up.
Hunters?
Yes.
About like the Al Pacino.
Yes, it has
Why
Al
would you
Pacino in it
choose-
too.
Yeah, they hunt like Nazis now.
Yeah, Yep, that's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that could be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Do you see who's the star? It's Logan Lerman.
Damn, dude, Logan Lerman, famous actor in Fury, and
He's
Noah,
also in Fury.
and the
in Noah's
Butterfly
Ark.
Effect.
He's a child in the Butterfly Effect. He's also in Perks of Being a Wallflower. I
Damn, you
literally.
don't remember the 2006 movie Hoot?
That movie is so good.
Hey, Lauren, we have more powerful microphones now, and my ears are.
Well,
the same
turn it
amount.
down.
Jesus.
Welcome.
Well, like,
Anyways, I have a tweet. Ouch.
Yeah.
I have a tweet saved in my drafts that says, Cody Lindley, you turned me all the way down. I have a tweet in my drafts that says, Cody Lindley, where you at? You know who that is?
I have no idea.
You know who Cody Lindley is?
I don't know who that is.
It's another B-list actor.
Is it a role that Logan Lerman plays?
He's the foot boy in Hoot.
Foot boy. in
He's always
Hoot.
barefoot.
All right. Okay.
He's also in Hannah Montana.
So we listened to an
He's
album.
Jake in Hannah Montana.
Oh, okay. I know who you're
Jake
talking
Ryan
about.
Zombie Slayer. Anyways.
So we listened to an album. Pieces of 8 by Styx. Mackenzie, you chose this album.
No, you
I
Styx.
did choose this album.
Do you want to talk about it?
Well, it's a great album. I think it went, what does the Wikipedia say? It achieved triple platinum certification.
That's
What
kinda
more do you need
badass.
to know? And Renegade's on it?
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's the B-list actor, dude.
It's called Logan Lerman with a smiley face, and then my description is hot in all caps.
Oh. It's a Facebook page for a B-list actor.
I also made a collage.
Justin Bieber
I
hair,
made
dude.
this.
He might have been like
I'm like paint.
pre-beep.
I love that. Sorry.
Nah, he can't be.
You just
If
tried-
nothing, pre-Beeb.
It's
Time
the
didn't
beginning of
exist.
time.
There's so
The beep
Bieber.
bang.
There's so many. Oh, I made this one. Link in the description to my Facebook profile of Logan Lerman. I made this one. I know I did.
It's
Oh my
beautiful.
God.
You really did a great job.
You're welcome. Anyways,
Stellar piece of art.
pieces of 8. Sorry.
So so what do you like about this album?
Renegade.
Okay, I agree with that.
Hell yeah.
Ron,
Does TikTok dance to Renegade by Styx? Do you think it fits? Can I be TikTok famous for that?
I don't know.
I don't watch TikTok.
Okay, but you know the stupid dance everyone does.
There's a
Yeah.
TikTok dance called the Renegade.
Yeah, I know of that.
Okay. Yeah, of course you do. I'm just
Yeah,
saying it for the
everyone-
people at home.
Everyone
It's
knows
like made
it.
it to like the
it's for like
news,
a
though.
different. It's like for a different song called Renegade, I think. And then
Like a ex-ambassador's Renegade?
I don't know,
No,
Damn.
but
There's another. There's more than 2 Renegades?
you know the Renegade song.
and then there's and
Y'all
then
act like
so
you
she
live
was
under a
implying
rock.
that if
Yeah.
you took that song and you replaced it with this song, it might fit. And
Why
she
do
would
I
become
feel like I'm
TikTok
like
famous
12
for
years
that.
old whenever I talk to you guys?
I have no idea. I feel like 75
I
every
hope
time I
you-
sit in this room.
That's because you
You are.
have back problems and you need help getting up.
I have a life alert on my wrist right now.
Got
my
that MF
fun,
ice.
I can't get up.
Help! Life alert. Kenny said a mean thing to me and I'm crying on the ground.
We're like crying from laughter.
No.
Yeah.
So, Kenny, how do you
Yeah.
feel about Pieces of 8?
Okay. So it was happy rock, so I like that.
Yeah.
I liked like 3 songs a lot. Blue Collar Worker, Woman of Spades, and obviously Renegade. Renegade's a classic. Queen of Spades. Yeah. It's because all women are queens, Bo. That's why.
Good save. Good save. Those were also the 3 songs that I liked.
Yeah, but overall I liked it. It was just happy.
I don't listen to a lot of like happy music, so
No
this
way.
album was like completely exhausting to listen to.
Exhausting.
Yeah.
It's
Not like
it's rock.
Okay.
How was it exhausting?
It
also
I don't know,
80s
man.
and,
It drained me.
Did it eat up like your happy storage? for a
Yeah.
month?
It was like, okay, I got 10% happy, 90% old man for the day. I was like, I'm gonna listen to this Styx album, and then it was like happy depleted, and I was like, damn, all right, grumpy time. I don't know. It just wore me out. I'm not
in a good way, bad way.
in a bad way.
Okay.
Mm.
Too happy, or just like something about the album that rubbed you the wrong way? 'Cause
It
I
was
know
just
your
like-
opinion of 80s music is
It was
very
just
low.
like too happy, kind of generic, like. I don't
Okay.
know.
I mean, that's what critics like really hated Styx, but like
Yeah,
commercially everyone loved them.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a joke about that in that 70s show, and that's the only reason that I know that.
I did not know that.
But yeah, I don't know, just like exhausting, kind of generic, but when they're on, they're on. Like the message is like super fucking cool, but it's like 40 seconds, and there's no words. It's just like noise. It's badass, and then it just cuts to some like generic bullshit. And I was like, oh, back at it again.
I
don't
really
know.
like this album. It played on like a local rock radio station that didn't have commercials on the weekend all the time.
That's awesome.
So I really got down with this album.
Which one is that?
I can't remember its name.
Is it the Eagle?
Yeah, it might be. I think it is.
Cool. 95.3, the Eagle.
Dating people.
Hell yeah.
Lauren just sent me 5 pictures of Logan Lerman, I think. Yeah.
Was it only 5?
Lermaniac. That was the word that I was looking for.
Mm.
Oh,
You're lucky I just sent you the pictures and not actually what my comments and the descriptions were of the because that is something I'll never disclose. But this album is great. I love this album. Critics did hate it. I was gonna touch on that. They were just like, Rolling Stone absolutely despised it. They were like, this is, if you've heard Queen, you've heard it already.
I felt that.
That doesn't mean it's not fun to listen to. I still really like it. And Renegade is just like, whenever I put it on, I'm like, yeah. They called it, the Rolling Stone, I believe its words were narcissistic slop.
Damn.
I figured you'd like the lyrics of the songs. Did you
I
listen
mean,
to them?
Renegade's got some pretty cool lyrics about, it's like
Having
renegade shit, you know?
Yeah.
Outlaw shit. The Blue Collar Man's got good lyrics too. But like, no. The rest of them just.
They kind of, I heard that they claimed that this was like an Americanization of like prog rock, which kind of was like, yeah.
I felt that shit.
I mean, they did take it and make it American. I don't know.
Yeah, it is kind of. I didn't think about that. It is kind of like if you commercialized a Rush album, which is saying a lot.
Is Rush not American?
No, they're Canadian.
Bro,
They
it's
meant
just-
like the British prog rock, but I mean that kind of counts because it's still not American.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like synth pop rock. I think it's fun. I really like all the organs and stuff in it. I think it's a good album. My mom made me buy this album on vinyl because this is her favorite. And I listened to it. Well, I'd heard Renegade, and what's the other song that was popular?
Blue Collar Worker.
Yep. Why can't I think of it?
That was the only other one that I'd heard before.
No. I mean, it's because I listened to Styx when I was younger anyway, but because they're cool. Why can't I... Where's this album at, bro? Okay, I found it. Sing for the Day.
Yeah, I never heard that before.
I hadn't heard that one either.
Why do I know that?
Probably because it's one of your mom's favorite bands and you listened to it when you were younger.
I didn't.
You literally just said that you did that.
No, I listened to it like last year.
Yeah, but like 3 minutes ago you said I listened to Styx when I was younger.
Yeah,
so did you mean like 1 year younger?
Sometime. No.
Okay.
I meant like 14.
Okay.
Why are you interrogating me? I feel like you should have a light on my face.
Yeah, he just needs that lamp, and
I
you're
know.
good to go.
I got like stressed.
A journalism major is gonna
My
journal.
mom never played Styx for me when I was younger.
I'm just firing questions
She
off,
just
dude.
used to like it when she was younger.
Okay.
But like when I got into like your music that you like, when I was like 14, I was like, yeah, this is a cool edgy band. I'll listen to this, but it wasn't edgy.
Damn, she's listening to You Won't Get What You Want when she was 14.
It's fucked up. How did you do that? Because that came out when I was 19. And we've talked about age enough on this podcast that I know when I was 19, you were not 14.
At least 15.
At least 15. Like, probably like 16 at least, you know?
I wish I could throat jab you from here.
Just wait till like after the show and just take me out.
I don't know, man. I don't know what else to say about it. This album jams. I don't know. It's just fun to put on.
I'm also like a
because-
known 80s music hater.
Yeah, you
so-
are.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good jam. It's good for like the summer. I put it on this morning and it was kind of weird because it was like winter and I was like, it was like a rainy day and I feel like this is a sunny album.
Mm-hmm. I just want to walk around to
Yeah,
it.
no, I do. I'm like speed, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like a peppy walk, not like a sad walk. Like a peppy walk. Bo sad walks. That's why he hates this album.
A peppy walk sometimes. Not
Where
today, though.
Yeah, Sing for the Day and Renegade, and I honestly like the instrumental track at the end. Those are my favorites. Oh, I like I'm Okay too.
That's a good one. I like Renegade, Pieces of Eight, and Great White Hope.
Sweet. Yeah. Hey, Bo, what were your top tracks?
The same as Kenny's.
Did Kenny say them?
And then also
Yeah.
add the
Blue
message.
Collar Worker and
Queen of
Renegade,
Spades,
yeah,
Renegade.
And then I
Probably
also
reverse order.
honorable mention the message because it was really cool, but it was also like.
I
40
thought that was
fucking
just the
seconds long.
I've always thought it was the end of Sing for the Day because it's a long song anyway.
Yeah.
Because I usually just let it play on the record, and when I listened to it this morning, I was doing my hair, so it was still. And you said the message, and I was like, what? Anyways.
Yeah. It comes right before the Lord of the Rings product placement that's stuck in the middle of this Pirates of the Caribbean product placement.
Do you want to explain those, Bo?
Huh?
So there's a song called Lord of the Rings, so that's product placement for
It's
Lord
Lords
of
of
the
the
Ring.
Ring.
Whatever, man.
It's Lords of the Ring.
Alright, man. They're talking about a magic fucking ring. Like, what do you think they're talking about?
I don't think it's product placement though.
No, it's
Also-
definitely not product placement.
Also, it was 1978.
Yeah, and that book was written in like the 50s or the 40s or something.
Yeah, but the movies aren't made, so they weren't. Therefore, they weren't popular.
They only existed after Peter Jackson like dug up the
Yeah.
like golden scrolls.
It's like the Book of Mormon dude. Is that what you were doing?
Yep.
Damn it.
Joseph Smith.
You're just quicker than I am.
Yeah.
Cool.
Speaking of that, I was listening to
Oh, no, hold on. No. And then
Oh.
the Pieces of Eight was a reference to Pirates of the Caribbean 3 at World's End, and the MacGuffin in that movie is the 8 pieces of 9. now I've explained both of my dumb fucking jokes.
Pirates of the... I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Like, I literally have no idea what the 8 pieces of 9 is or what they mean, but that's like half the movie is them talking about that shit.
I don't think I ever like put together that movie. I think I just watched it and was like, this is a great movie. And then
The
I
third
never
one?
understood what was going on. Yeah.
That's fair.
I can't remember the other one.
It's
Is that
like
the one
some-
with Blackbeard or is that
No, that's
two?
that's the 4th one.
Who's the one with
That's the
s-
bad
David
one.
Jones Locker?
That's the
That's-
second one.
Second one.
Second one.
That's the second one.
The 3rd one is the one where
Where Calypso becomes like
Calypso becomes a gigantic crab monster and
Davy Jones becomes a giant kraken and they fight.
and they have a giant kaiju battle in the middle of the ocean, and there's like some pirate government going on, which makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
I see how I got lost. My mom and I
Yeah.
tried to watch those movies.
It's also like 3 hours long.
Yeah. We
like,
tried to go through and watch all those movies,
Yeah.
except I was the only one awake. So eventually we lost steam power because only one of us knew what was going on.
It doesn't.
I was like, it's time to watch the third one. She's like, well, I slept through the first and the second.
Dude, the first one's really good though.
First one's like really good.
I like the first and the second one. We've been through. I can never remember which one is the one with the wheel.
That's the second one.
Cool, yeah, I
Yeah.
like the second one.
The Jar of Dirt.
I should watch those again. Maybe get through
Just
all
watch
of
the
them.
first 2.
I have.
There's 5 of them now.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, because they
Yeah.
just released a new one.
Yeah,
That
Dead
was like
Men
2
Tell No
or 3
Chest.
years ago now.
Do you think now that Johnny Depp is off the hook that they'll make another one?
No, I think the 5th one did like really bad, and that's why they're not making a 5th one.
I hope they just I hope
Because
they
like
kill it.
6th one, yeah. Because like
Sad.
they were still making movies with Johnny Depp because Disney cares about money and not about anything else. Disney has a new CEO now.
Yep. it's-
Really?
They
Some
switched out
fuck
one
guy.
Bob for Bob 2.
Yeah,
Bob Chapek
Bob-
over
Bob
Bob
Iger.
Iger.
he was like, bye. He's like 80 or some shit. Like he's really old.
Yeah. They're bobbing for CEOs.
Yeah. Kenny, would you like to read the poorly explained?
Oh my God, we have one.
We have one. We always.
No.
We always
Don't
do.
lie.
Dude, we have 3 episodes.
Do
in
I
a
look
row
like
where
a
we have
guy-
poorly explains?
Doesn't have a poorly explained. Because I
Instead of counting the winners, let's count how many times we actually have one.
all the time.
Less times.
All right.
This one's kind of hard,
It was hard because Bo guessed the wrong form of media.
but
So-
also it worked. So
If you guess Red Dead Redemption, you are not going to be right. Just a spoiler
What is
alert.
that?
Damn.
Is that
Exactly.
music?
It's
Red Dead Redemption is a game.
it's a game.
Mm.
So if you guys have played games, then like it
Do
doesn't
I look
matter.
like I play games?
I mean, we were just talking about Animal Crossing.
I always
Yeah,
been playing
nerd.
games.
You're
Okay,
like the
so-
second person to talk about video games on this podcast ever. So. Damn.
Animal Crossing doesn't count as being a game. I'm not a gamer girl just because I play Animal Crossing, okay?
Wow, Lauren's gatekeeping herself, bro.
Lauren, you can be a gamer girl.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go play Doom after this. Jesus.
Those fucking Isabelle Doom memes are hilarious.
I haven't seen them.
It's a picture of Isabelle walking into GameStop with a bag of like coins, and she puts it on the desk, and she's like, "1 copy of Doom Eternal, please."
Alright, read the poorly explained.
Man rewarded for not breaking the law. Man is rewarded for not breaking the law by having to break the law, and also Mexico.
Men in Black.
Yeah.
Men in Black
No.
2. Men in Black 3. International.
Did anybody watch that movie?
No.
Is that the newest one?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't.
That's Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, I don't care.
So it's just Thor Ragnarok, but not
But
funny.
actually, what's her
Dumb.
name is in it?
Yeah.
Agent O.
What?
Emma Thompson. Emma Thompson. Agent O.
Didn't I? Yeah. Okay.
No, you said Tessa Thompson.
Emma Thompson.
Oh, I just messed up the name. I thought you were okay.
Who's Tessa Thompson?
I don't know. It just Freudian slip, maybe. I don't know.
Emma Thompson is old. She's not the young girl.
No, like, dude.
Can you just
You were right. It's Tessa Thompson.
Yeah,
Okay,
The
Lauren.
girl who plays Valkyrie.
Yeah,
Emma
get the fuck out of
Thompson
here.
is Agent O.
Get the fuck out of here, Lauren.
God have mercy on me. Don't question me about Emma Thompson.
Emma Thompson is also in the movie.
But I was right.
Yeah.
I didn't
but
say you
were
were
right.
wrong. You just got really confused.
I thought you
I
were
don't
correct.
know who Emma
Was she
Thompson
not
is.
correct? It? Whatever.
I
Alright,
wasn't.
Poorly explained.
Play it
Any
back.
guesses?
I have no idea what it is.
Read it again.
Man is rewarded for not breaking the law
Pause.
by having. Okay.
I mean, you could just stop right there. Like, that's enough. Just read the breaking the law
man
part.
is rewarded for not breaking the law.
By having to break the law.
There you go.
Also a trip to Mexico.
See that before you said
Mm.
Mexico, Men in Black would have made sense. But then once you said Mexico, I still couldn't get it off my mind, so I just decided to throw it out there anyway.
No.
No idea.
Who's
Not
a
a
cop?
clue.
Who's a cop?
There's
No copping.
Have I
No
seen
cops.
this
There
movie?
is actually a cop
you
in this
probably
movie.
there is cops, but they're
How are you
not the
gonna
main
have
characters.
the law without the cops?
A prison.
Have I seen this movie?
You might have.
I don't know.
It's kind of famous. People have at least 2 people have heard of it before. Written by Stephen King. That's my hint.
Oh,
So that's
Mm.
2 hints.
It was filmed in Ohio.
3 hints. Tim Robbins.
I haven't seen a lot of Stephen King movies.
It's not a Stephen King movie.
Yes, it is.
Okay. It's not a Stephen King movie. It was based
Also-
off of a short story written by Stephen King.
Oh,
Kind of like The Green Mile. Also a Stephen King movie.
you already gave us a scary movie.
It's not a scary movie.
Stephen King doesn't write happy things.
No,
Is
it's
The
not
Green
happy.
Mile a
Well,
horror movie? Stand By Me, Stephen King also. He has a bunch of stuff.
He has range.
He has range.
Speaking of range,
Tim Robbins has range.
I don't know.
Morgan Freeman also has range. He's in this movie.
Shawshank Redemption.
I was
There
gonna.
you
I
go.
was gonna. I couldn't remember I was like the one with Morgan Freeman.
Yep. That was like 10 hints, but yep.
Yeah.
Mackenzie
So-
is right.
Ooh.
He sent that to me, and I said, Red Dead Redemption.
When you said prison, I had it, and then I was like, I can't remember the name of it.
Prison.
I thought we were gonna do that as a movie.
We can do
That'd be
both.
We
good.
still can. It's not a law, I think.
We can do both. It's not on the wheel right now, but it can be.
We didn't spin the wheel before we started.
Yeah, we did.
we
What is
did.
it?
We'll talk about it later, man.
Why
now,
am
we're gonna
I
talk about
engagement?
Silence
Is it
of the
mine?
Lambs. No, it's not yours.
You
Not-
won't
the
believe whose
movie-
it is.
The movie is not yours, and
It's
also
not
the
Kenny's.
album is not
Again,
yours.
Are you serious?
It's Kenny's album and Mackenzie's movie.
Okay, well at least it's a good movie.
Damn.
I'm kidding. Okay,
If I didn't tell her that it was
Silence
your
of the
movie,
Lambs.
she probably would have thought it was Kenny's movie.
why?
Watching Godfather,
Okay.
and we're listening to
Malibu.
some shit by Anderson Paak.
By Mr. Anderson.
Oh, I helped
Are
you
we, like,
choose that.
Are we like
Kind of.
how many Matrix references do we have like in the
So
last
Silence of the
consecutive episodes?
Lambs.
It's like we might be 3 in a
Yeah.
row right now.
Whose movie is
Damn.
this?
It's
my
It's
movie.
Mackenzie's
Oh,
movie.
Also
yeah.
Mackenzie
Mackenzie's.
got double.
I did. I hope
Double.
if you're listening to this,
Double.
you've already seen Silence of the Lambs because it's a great movie. Also, I found out today it came out on Valentine's Day.
Really?
Yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah, I think 91.
Filmed in Pittsburgh.
Was it really?
Yes. I figured that out when I went on a college tour in Pittsburgh.
Nice.
Also, University of Pittsburgh was considered to be the Harry Potter Hogwarts.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know that because Kenny has told me like 3 different times.
And you chose to go here instead of to
Yeah.
Hogwarts.
Lauren looks very confused
Sorry,
right
I
now.
just got a text. I'm mad.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Understandable.
Fair enough. Yeah. So this is a wonderful movie.
It's
I think-
very. It was I feel good movie of the year. I think.
Yeah. This was the first like scary movie I watched. I think I watched it when I was like 8 or something. So I have that memory.
that's rough for an 8-year-old.
That's like real young.
Like I think,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think mine first like scary might have been 7, but
My first scary movie was the vampire movie where they're in Alaska at 30 Days of Night because it's dark there forever. That movie's awful, but like I was like 9, so you know.
yeah. Lauren, first scary movie.
I have no idea. I really don't know.
All right.
I have terrible memory right now. I have no idea.
Okay.
Also, there's a spin-off show coming out, and there's already been like several. I used to watch one called Hannibal. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the dude that looks like Mads Mikkelsen, but it's not Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mads Mikkelsen would be a good Hannibal Lecter.
That's why they chose the dude that looks like. So do we go that way? So it's Lauren's thoughts, prayers, reactions.
That's good. It made me sick to my stomach. I've seen it before. I don't know. I mean, it's not my favorite. It's really good. It's one of those that I'll see once and probably like not again. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I had to pause a few times because I was just like, the skin. I have a really weird thing. I can't like do bodies, and
Don't like body horror.
skin is it give me.
Dude, Cronenberg month.
No.
Damn.
No. I really like this movie.
Yeah.
Do you like this movie?
No, just agreeing that you like this movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. It's good.
Anthony Hopkins, Sir Anthony Hopkins.
Yes.
He has a Twitter account where he like shows his cat and he's like, "This is my cat," and he has like a stupid name, and it's super cute. And he's also Hannibal Lecter in this movie. And it's like, I totally forgot that he played Hannibal Lecter. And yeah, holy shit, that's a big career change for that man.
His career is showing his cat on Twitter.
Yeah, it is now. Well, I mean, the only other thing it would be is like
Retired.
being in Transformers: The Last Night.
Was he really?
I think so.
And the 2 popes. He was in the 2 popes. He was Pope Benedict.
Damn, you make me want to watch that movie.
Yeah, dude, and Jonathan Pryce is the new pope. So, like,
Damn.
if that doesn't get you to watch it, like, I don't know what will. Yeah, I don't know. It's, like, really good. Or, back to the movie, not 2 popes.
Yeah.
It's, like, really good, like, thriller. And then it just goes, like, it feels almost like suspense, like, action thing at, like, the very end when she goes to the house.
Then there's like the brief part in the middle where it's like some crazy horror shit.
Yeah.
Like the breakout sequence is like, it's badass.
Yeah.
Also the whole sequence in the house is like, I like the switch out where it's like the FBI is breaking into the wrong house. And then I have no idea what we were talking about. Everything
We were
going
talking
on is
about the
really,
super
really
tense
Yeah.
ending like sequence.
Oh,
weren't we?
dude,
Indeed.
the dog. Fuck that dog. That's a
Oh, it's an
stupid
ugly
little dog.
dog.
She carried him out though.
I
She
didn't know
kept
that
him.
the like dogs could be that stupid or ugly. And then I
So-
saw that dog.
Did she get it to jump into the hole?
No, she tied that bone up and
Yeah,
then
but
she
it
pulled it in.
missed.
Yeah, and then she threw it back up and did it again.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, she missed how to get down there.
No, she just yanked it in.
It's like the Pirates of the Caribbean thing. Where they
Don't make
Down
Pirates of the
there.
Caribbean
Yeah,
references anymore.
God, this is the second episode in a row that we've made Matrix references and Pirates of the Caribbean references.
Multiple times.
We haven't
Yeah.
talked about Kids Bop in a while.
what they've been up to.
Yeah.
They have
and
a Silence of the Lambs
we've
song.
achieved world peace.
I don't think they did. I didn't notice the
For a while.
soundtrack in this movie. Is there one?
I have
I'm
no
sure there
idea.
is.
If there was, it wasn't anything to talk about.
There's probably a score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there
didn't
was,
notice it.
because I remember one of them sounded like the ding of the laptop when you get an email.
Mm.
And I said, did I get an email? But then my headphones were connected to my laptop. They were connected to my phone, so it got thrown off.
Yeah, it's all just score.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Usually even, like, I'll notice score, but I didn't notice it a lot.
I
I
kind
mean,
of
it's
like
pretty.
that.
Yeah, it's like suspense. They try to like
Yeah.
keep it out.
It's not from like the 70s or the 60s when like big annoying score was like a thing.
Even but like horror movies now, like you know the score of like Hereditary and stuff.
Yeah,
Mm.
there's
That's
like
because
the
it's by
like the
the-
90s are like
Yeah.
silent score where it like blends in.
Arcade Fire. That's what it is.
What?
Hereditary soundtracks by the Arcade Fire dude. Dude knows trying to think of it.
You were saying Arcade Fire did
We
the
talked about
score
that.
for
Yeah.
Silence of the Lambs,
No,
and I was like,
different movie.
there's no way.
Different movie.
Yeah. Just that would be like Arcade like Spark because it's just baby Arcade Fire.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Bullied.
Not yet. Jodie Foster is really good in this movie too.
She's so
Oh, yeah.
pretty. Like I know that was like the trope, but like I was like, I know they keep throwing at me that she's pretty, but she is.
I kind
Yeah.
of really
Her-
love her voice.
Me too. Her
Yeah.
bone structure is like insane. I was like,
Yeah.
you get in there. She's gorgeous. I'm watching a lot of America's Next Top Model. I've been new. The bone structure. She has a wide set jaw.
This is like a weird thing to notice. I
No,
guess.
it's not.
Dude, that's like what
Like, to
Hannibal
me it
Lecter would
was.
notice.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I'm gonna scoot over this way.
she has a
Yeah.
wide set jaw with like really blue eyes.
Just
And
They,
They
have
gave
the
her-
same color eyes.
dude.
Hannibal Lecter?
Yeah.
No, hers are deeper blue than his. His
They're
are
like the
icy.
same blue.
Wait, Bo, didn't you say Jodie Foster had a great Myers-Briggs personality?
Hmm?
Wasn't she in J?
Oh, I don't remember.
Damn, I thought
We
you
did
did.
just talk about that the other day.
Yeah, because all the cool
Maybe.
people that are in J, and it was Jodie Foster.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We're talking about Myers-Briggs
I know.
personality types and Kenny's INTJ.
I can't remember what mine is.
I
Surprise, surprise! I
E-
can't remember
mine's
things.
ENTP.
Ian.
Ian.
Wait. Aren't you ENFP?
I'm INFP.
ENFP.
You're.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What?
ENFP, I think.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's
you're
me.
in- Bo just like pointed at me and he's like, "You're INTP." I'm like, "Damn, okay."
INTJ.
I'm INFP.
Yeah, whatever you
Yeah.
said.
There's too many letters, but
What do those
Yeah.
mean?
so
Bo's like
I is introvert.
Uh huh. You're
E
an
is
extrovert.
Yeah. N
Have you seen Bo?
is fuck, I can't remember.
Fuck.
Fuck. Yeah.
Damn.
I don't remember the N. T is thinker, F is feeler, P is perceiver, and J is judger.
What's P?
Perceiver.
What's J?
Judger. Make me say it again.
Are you J?
No, I'm ENFP.
Yeah.
Oh, we're close.
Yeah.
You're just an extrovert. I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
I was INTJ years ago, but I bet it's changed.
I should take mine again. I
Damn,
took mine a few years ago.
Mackenzie's outgrown.
I've outgrown INTJ.
Dude, that's like the
Damn.
same. Dude, that's now you know what it's like when Lauren's like, yeah, I liked the things you like when I was 14.
We do every time I say I like a song.
I know,
When I was
like-
14, Bo's like, yeah, that's the one I liked.
Yeah.
You need to go take it now, Mackenzie, and tell me what I'm gonna grow up into.
I'll let you know.
Are these rare? I'm reading about mine. Sorry, I got distracted. Because I'm only 4% of the population.
Medium rare. Sound of the Lambs.
Kenny, you have a nice jaw too. I'm gonna notice it. I'm gonna make you scared. I'm gonna Hannibal Lecter you.
Damn.
And rip your cheek skin right off.
Oh.
That's a threat.
And it'd be a lot easier to breathe. Just.
What?
Don't have cheeks that can breathe really easily,
You'd
you
have
know?
3
Read
mouths.
this
Yeah.
Dude. That would be badass.
That's like cheek
Yeah.
piercings. Amanda Bynes.
Sure.
I don't know anything about Amanda
Well,
Bynes.
she has cheek piercings now.
I know one thing about Amanda Bynes.
I still don't know anything about Amanda Bynes.
Dude, she's that chick with cheek piercings.
Kenny, you should get cheek piercings with your jaw.
It's like too punk. You're like clean cut.
I've been told I
He
would.
actually has a round jaw. I was just doing that to be dramatic.
I said he's clean cut. I didn't say anything about his jaw shape.
Yeah, clean cut is like the type of jaw. Do you guys not know anything about like
No,
facial structure?
clean cut is like shaved face and not like super shaggy hair.
When I hear clean cut, I think clean cut jaw. You
Two
know, like
types of
Damon
people.
Salvatore in The Vampire Diaries.
No, I don't know anything about the Vampire
Timothy
Diaries.
Chalamet's jaw. Clean cut. I can tell every single one of your jaw types.
It's just a pie chart of people that know what that means, and
Oh. Because the table's a circle.
yeah.
Dude. That's fucked up.
I'm rare.
Do you know what she's talking about?
I feel like people know their face shapes.
Do you know?
The jaws?
Yeah. Do you know?
Yeah.
Your,
Honestly, I have no idea.
Okay. okay.
I'm lost.
Okay.
But I can see it either way.
You have an oval shaped face with a round jaw.
Don't tell me what the shape of my face is, please. Please don't. Like, I'm being very serious. Don't tell me what shape my face is.
I actually don't know the name of yours,
Good.
but
Good.
it's like a wider
No,
than an
no,
oval.
no,
football
it's
shape,
not. It's
though,
not.
just-
No, I'm not. Hey, Arnold. I'm not. Take it back.
nah, dude, it's just
No,
hey,
football
Arnold
lengthwise.
rotated 90 degrees.
Not horizontal.
Yeah.
Men face shapes are harder than women's. It's like the perfume. Like
That's
it's
why
like
I-
it being intuitive
That's why I don't know my
about
face
like
shape
whether
because
someone's
it's harder than
sweet pea or-
women's. I
Yeah.
would know for women's.
I have
yeah.
a heart-shaped face. What's up? You don't know what I look like. Guess
You
what?
don't have like a huge like crater like right
Yeah,
here.
where's your dipping? Up here.
Neither of you have that.
I don't. Yeah, I have like a
Yeah, I
solid
don't
head
have a
right here.
heart-shaped head.
It's the face shape. I'm gonna.
Do you have a heart-shaped box?
I'm
on Nirvana. I'm so edgy.
That's pretty mainstream, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't feel like if you said that to like a normal person, they'd be like, "Oh yeah."
Dude, Nirvana.
It's
That's my favorite
mainstream.
clothing brand.
It's mainstream for
Yeah, their
like
clothing brand.
like
Bro, you can't.
edgy kids.
Yeah.
In the sector of edgy kids, it is mainstream.
But like those kids.
My
But
who
if you
mom
pick up
loves
like a
Nirvana.
nursing major and you're like, "Hey, do you know
Damn.
about heart-shaped
Bro,
box?" They're
Bro,
like,
is your mom an edgy kid?
I don't think so.
Okay.
She was like 30 years ago. That might have been.
I mean, like heart-shaped
Rude.
box is like
I
still
don't know. Whatever.
like pretty mainstream. Nirvana like smells like Team Spirit, Come As You Are. Although I've heard another song from In Utero
Dude, Come As You Are was in
on the radio.
that Marvel movie, Captain Marvel.
I still need to see that.
I think. Yeah, it was. They play some 90s songs in there. It's pretty cool. It's a period piece in the 90s, which is like weird
Yeah.
because it's like different, but it's not that different.
Yeah. It's like Final Destination. It's like this is so 2000s.
They put on like
It's
she puts on
painful.
like a 9 Inch Nails shirt. I'm like, oh, it's the 90s. That's pretty much it. Like that's the whole movie.
"Hello."
I didn't know if you were like, I couldn't remember what we were talking about before I started on whatever
Nirvana?
stupid tangent was on. I accidentally lowered my chair.
I thought you were falling.
Dude, I have
Free
the
fall.
life alert.
I can't. It's like those Apple Watches that tell you when you've like fallen a certain distance.
Do they do that?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
In case you fall, Kenny. What do you mean?
You fell. How tall are you? You fell 5 foot and 3 inches.
It's like a big fall.
So like,
If you suddenly
die.
drop, it notices and it'll alert like people in your like emergency contacts. Like if you're hiking or something, you can turn it off. You don't have to have it turned on. But if you're like hiking or something,
and you have
That's
reception,
wild.
and you like fall off the Grand
It happened
Canyon,
with
they'll
a
be like,
guy.
"You fell off the Grand
Life alert, but make it high tech.
Yeah.
this
Just
guy
life
got
alert for young people.
notified that his dad died, and he like tried to find him, but he didn't have any signal. And then the paramedics called him and said he was on the way to the hospital. It like notifies paramedics.
That's wild.
So yeah,
Yeah.
get your elders an Apple Watch if you want to keep an eye.
I think the life alert's probably cheaper.
Probably.
Yeah, but Life Alert, you have to have it in all areas of the house.
Yeah, and don't
Yeah,
you have
I
to
mean, like,
press it
whatever.
too?
Like whatever. I
Yeah,
don't
you have to
Um,
pull a string on the wall. My
Oh.
grandma used to have them.
Isn't there like fall detection in them now? Like they've like gotten high tech. Like
Oh,
if you
you
fall.
mean like the Apple Watches that I just described?
Yeah, but
Probably,
like Apple Watch
but,
is
like-
like really expensive.
Yeah.
I don't have Apple Watch money.
$200. I'm pretty sure Life Alert is also not cheap. You have to like pay for this service.
Do you?
I'm pretty sure you do.
That's a fucking scam, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
old.
that's
I
kind
don't.
of rude.
I don't know about Life Alert
I don't
or
either.
Apple Watches because I'm not rich. So neither of these categories are knowledgeable to me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I ain't got
I'm gonna
no
get you an
Apple Watch.
so I can keep an eye on when you fall down.
So that when you throw
If
me
I
off
wore
the
an Apple
fucking
Watch-
balcony, you can get a text message about it.
I'd paid
Six
to see Lauren throw you off a
That would
high
be
balcony.
funny.
Yeah, but you
You
have
don't
to
think
like
I'm strong.
you have to do
Kenny?
like over the head, just like
Like Darth. No.
Like what?
I was
Like
gonna
Darth
say like
Vader?
Darth Vader throws the Emperor in the Death Star. I don't know.
Spoiler alert.
That
No.
movie's 40 years old.
you know, like the Lion King when like
If you haven't seen it, fuck you.
Kenny, what are you about to say?
I killed.
You're about
Okay,
to say
have you seen
something
the, like-
controversial?
no, like the have you seen the like gif of like the Rafiki in the Lion King? And he's like holding him up and he just does like that.
Yeah.
Never doesn't make me laugh.
I love it.
I forgot about that.
That's so old, but it was like
Yeah.
like prime.
It's like old, but
Timeless.
yeah. It's like a Rolex. Timeless.
No, they like.
No, but they
that's
have
what they're
time.
made to do.
Yeah.
Is like have time on them. They're made to have time.
They're not
timeless
timeless.
time.
They're like their chief function is to time. This episode is brought to you by Rolex.
Dude, if they can sponsor us, I'll throw away all my Apple Watches.
I'll throw away all 5 of my Apple Watches. I'll throw away my fucking $7 Walmart watch.
Fuck it, if I get if we get sponsored by Rolex, I'll throw away other people's watches.
Hey. Hey, I have a Simba watch. You're not touching it.
If we get a Rolex sponsorship,
Your Simba watches.
it's about to get Mufasa.
I was trying to make a joke like that, but I couldn't put the pieces together, so I'm glad you got there.
First, let's find wildebeest. So just. It's gonna be hard.
Do they have those at the zoo? They totally do, right? You ever been
No?
to the Columbus Zoo?
Yeah, not for a minute.
I mean, it's been a while for me too. I feel like they do have wildebeests.
Wildebeest.
Have you ever been to the Columbus Zoo?
I really don't remember. We have a Toledo Zoo, so
Yeah.
I've been to the.
But
Actually,
like the
we-
Toledo
What's the
Zoo,
really massive one? I always get them mixed
the
up.
Columbus Zoo is like the
Cincinnati
biggest zoo
bigger?
in America.
What?
No, I don't think
it's-
so.
That's a fact.
I'm not Googling
No
it.
way.
What's
I'm pretty sure.
Does Cleveland
No
have a really
fucking
big
way.
zoo?
I don't know.
Does
I don't think
Columbus?
Cleveland does anything.
They have a really big lake.
Yeah.
Hey, we have 5 lakes. So
Bro, whatever.
does Cincinnati have a big zoo?
There
I have
are,
no idea.
The
I think
internet
there's a zoo
can't
in
decide.
Cincinnati.
The first thing that came up was Philadelphia, which doesn't seem right.
Philadelphia gets nothing. They got that dumb fucking bell.
Yeah.
I don't have any more answers. There's too many ads. I can't do it.
It's just.
Oh, I'm sorry. So it's not the biggest zoo in America. It was ranked the #1 zoo in America.
I thought that was the Toledo Zoo.
No, the Toledo Zoo sucks.
No, it doesn't.
It's ranked the
What
number
about the
one.
San Diego Zoo?
best
Isn't that?
zoo
San
in-
Diego.
I don't know, man.
Don't people rave about that one?
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like I went there, but
Does the
I was like 4, so
Columbus Zoo
my opinion on the San Diego Zoo might not
How do
matter.
you spell wildebeest?
Wild.
Oh my god. It keeps getting worse.
Dude, they have wildebeests.
Hell yeah.
I have a plan, Kenny.
First Rolex sponsorship. Second
I
Lawrence
don't think
watch.
Steal a Simba
Wildebeest.
watch.
I don't.
Go to the Columbus Zoo.
Fire.
Wildebeest enclosure.
Isn't it like fire or something? We just have to get them to move.
Number 2 zoo in
How do you
America.
yell at 'em?
Toledo Zoo is number 2 zoo in America, so you can literally come at me again.
But I live 15 minutes from the #1 zoo in America, so like,
Dude, Ohio.
fuck the #2 zoo in America.
Dude, Ohio. Best 2 zoos in America. So like,
They count for the top 2%. I don't know.
they're
You
like,
think there's 100 zoos in America?
there's at least 3 in our state. So if you just
Damn.
universalized it and then subtracted Alaska and Hawaii because like no one lives there.
Yeah. I don't think there's a zoo in like why would there be a zoo in like in the New England states? They're all so close together. Why would they all have zoos? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Because they have to do something other than look at lobster all day.
Their zoos are just lobsters.
Just lobsters reading Stephen King books. And they're like, oh yeah.
God damn it. This has gone on like way too long.
Yeah.
But do you have any closing thoughts about Silence of the Lambs?
I didn't see any mute lambs the entire movie, so it's 0 out of 10.
Yeah, they just don't show them to you. They just talk about them. Also, there
What a
was
waste.
one mute lamb in the movie.
Where?
On his plate.
Never mind. It
Didn't make any fucking noises.
It gets a 1 out of 10.
One silent lamb out of 10.
I don't think that was a whole lamb. I think that was just like a
It's the important part of a lamb.
The chop.
one silent lamb chop out of 10 whole lambs.
Actually, I prefer the lamb chop loud. This comes out, it's like,
Oh god. Oh god.
There's like
we
playing
got
drums
off
with lamb
the
chops.
rails.
Just like,
You ever seen that?
God.
What's that short, Alfred Hitchcock short where the lamb to the slaughter? That's what it is.
slam to the water. We're watching Godfather next week.
No, she comes in and her husband's like, make me dinner. Where's dinner? And she was making lamb chop and she grabs the frozen lamb thing and just like kills her husband. Then she cooks it for dinner and feeds it to the police. Imagine that. You can go watch it and you can read it. I recommend.
I feel like getting killed with lamb chop would be pretty embarrassing.
What a bougie ass way to die.
She went to the grocery store after that.
So maybe
I get fresh lamb, man.
I don't know what she did with the body. I think she put it in the freezer. But like, how are you gonna do that?
Just put it in there.
I can't remember.
you just. Yeah.
Deposit.
Okay, that's a good. Anyways.
So we're watching Godfather.
The Godfather.
And listening to the Godfather soundtrack,
soundtrack.
also known
Also
as.
known as-
Malibu by Anderson Paak.
Yeah, damn, you could just put whatever I wanted for it. So it's like, I don't know, like some Metallica, Blue Reed album.
Lulu. Listening to Lulu.
Yeah.
No, we're not listening to Lulu.
Club Lulu, the sandwich at Jimmy John's.
No.
Delicious. You have to get it without bacon though, because I'm not a fan of bacon.
You don't like bacon?
No.
Why?
I'm gonna let that speak for itself.